Namaste. I hope you're all doing well. So today we are going to talk about NDVI time series analysis and how you can derive crop calendar from it. So let's begin. NDVI stands for Normalized Difference Vegetation Index. It's just a value between -1 and 1 which tells you about the vegetation in that region. Like for example, if you consider a satellite image, we need satellite image has multiple bands. So from these bands, NIR and red bands, NIR stands for near infrared, and red bands are extracted and they are applied to some formula, and this formula throws out a value which is between -1 to 1. Now this value is called as NDVI value, and it shows if it's closer to 1, then that means that for that region the vegetation is high, and if it's closer to -1, it means it's barren land or the vegetation is very low in that region. So using this we can do some interesting things, we can do some analysis. So what we have done is we took these satellite images at different point of time to create a time series data. These images were taken from ISRO's RESOSAT 2A satellite, which has a AWIFS named sensor. Okay, so now what we have is we have a time series data of these images, and we have taken a region of area of consideration, near Gujarat and Rajasthan, fair region of consideration. The data we have is now ready to be pre-processed, or to filter out the snow pixels and the shadow pixels and cloud pixels and all. So after all this pre-processing and filtering and stuff, what we have done is we have stacked all of these images together. So now we have image stack which represents the time series. Next step in the process is to classify the image areas. The image which has different areas, we need to classify based on some parameter. So what we have used is we have used a threshold value. Like if the value is 0.2 or greater, then we are considering that as a crop region, and if the value is lower, then we'll consider it as a barren land or no vegetation land. So we won't consider those values which are under 0.2 in our analysis, and we'll consider all the values above 0.2 and move on with the further analysis. We have to make a plot with NDVI values on the y-axis and the time series or time period on the x-axis. So basically, for example, if it contains a cycle, then what can you infer from it is if the cycle is going up. So these are basically the NDVI values which are going up with time. So if the values are going up, that means the vegetation area is growing up. So this means that you can infer that this is the sowing period of your area of interest, and it goes on to the peak, and then when it comes down, then you can basically just have an idea that it is the harvesting period of that region of interest, of your region of interest. So using this analysis or this graph, we now know the sowing and harvesting period in any region if you consider. So this is just a cycle, and to tell you, this cycle has to be of 60 days or greater, then only it's a valid cycle. If it's less than 60 days, then it's not a valid cycle. It's because of some irregularities in your data or some filtering errors or something. So this has to be of 60 days, this cycle has to be of 60 days. And if for a time period you have two cycles, multiple cycles or two cycles, just for example, so that means it is a double crop. So a single crop means, that means in a season the same crop grows twice, because the NDVI values goes up once again. Images, every pixel value is some area, some small region. Pixels I'm talking about will always be the ones which are vegetative pixels, or the pixels representing vegetation, because as I've told you earlier, we are ignoring all the pixels below a threshold value. So we are only considering all the pixels above the threshold value. So now, as I've told you, the double cycle concept or multiple cycle concept, so for each pixel you can have these analysis, and you can figure out if it is showing a single cycle or double cycle. So basically you can then count the number of pixels which are showing single crop cycle or double crop cycle, and using the satellite's resolution calculate the area also. So now you have basically in your region of interest you have the area which belong under single or double crop cycles or multiple crop cycles. Okay, after doing this, you can also, based on the months in which you are getting these cycles, you can classify the crops as Kharif crop, Rabi crop or Zaid crop. Hence, we can derive the crop calendar. So these are all the analysis we did with the NDVI values. And to end with, this is just a drop in the ocean. You can explore way too much in this domain. And thank you for watching.